Welcome to the Any Last Words podcast. For overzealous friends severely in over their heads, navigate what they claim to be areas of their own expertise, be it nerd culture, politics, or critiquing media.
Join us, if you will.
For these may very well be
Our last words.
Nec ultima verba.
Brendan wanted me to make this intro easy for him, so I'm just going to shit on Americans as per usual. 55% of Americans consider themselves smarter than the average American. 35% consider themselves average. 25% of Americans believe in the geocentric model still for whatever reason. And roughly 33% of Americans don't believe in evolution. I mean, I guess they're just missing out on Monkey Monday. Get fact. My name is Brandon. 3, 2, I'm so sad and lonely and depressed. 1. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Any Last Words podcast, rated 13 vodka cruisers out of 3 shaken bunny rabbits. How sad. I wouldn't shake a rabbit. Like you wouldn't shake a baby. Or would you shake a baby? It makes them tougher, apparently.
They're most likely shaking themselves.
Probably from rage at the rabbits around the world being shaken right now. Adjacent to me, I've got my first favourite human, third favourite manager, except that's a blatant lie. I'm sorry, you're my first favourite manager.
Woo! Yes, it's me, Reggie, the first and
Only.
better manager.
Yeah. There are no other managers. I've killed them all. Happy birthday.
Thank you. To you.
To me.
To you.
Well, that's rude. It's not my birthday.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god. Adjacent to her, we've got the #1 representation of all gamers across the universe. That's right, the universe, not just the Earth, because there are gamers on fucking Neptune. We've got...
Yes, hi, Budgie.
Nice and short and simple.
You can just feel the gamer energy radiating.
True gamer right there.
Exactly.
That
Powered
mindset
off
of
until
just,
10 p.m. Exactly. And then when it gets to the darkest hours of night, that's when you turn on your gamer senses. Exactly. Low energy
Which is
for the
somehow
rest of
accurate.
the
I
day.
do better at night than I do
Exactly.
a good day. I feel fine, but at night when I'm all tired and exhausted, I'm fine.
Maybe we should be recording these at like 11 or some shit, you know?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Exactly. And harness that gamer energy. And of course, we've got with us some of our most excellent and first recurring guests. We've got... Introduce yourselves.
You got this, Rachel.
Well, she just introduced me. I'm Rachael. Can we not do the twin thing because we're not twins?
We're not twins.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. I'm Charlotte. Nice. Which is cool. Nice.
Okay,
Yes.
I take the spotlight off her
Dear
for.
God. So for those of us, shame by the way, who haven't been watching us since the beginning, you know, 30
Big
seconds.
fans.
Describe yourselves in more detail than your names.
I like Genshin. I like rabbits. I like to cook. I don't cook though, but
As one does.
that's I don't know. I like anime. I simp over anime characters. Is that irrelevant?
You do swim.
As one
I
does.
do.
My name's Charlotte. I also simp over anime characters. It is a full-time job. My head, daydreaming. Always in a different world. Sometimes I think, whoa, what if I lived in a cottage, but with like fruit trees around me and maybe a cat? Because, you know, that's like a good lifestyle that I want, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that hand movement. They're really emphasizing it.
They can't
really
see the
is.
hand movements, but it's
Our
definitely
listeners are
there.
ecstatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
feel it.
Yeah, I can
That's
see
a
you
great
like
question
preaching.
though. Like what animal lifestyle would we all partake in, you know?
Lion.
I'm
I
lying.
can see that. It's like, 100 kilometers square of property, you know?
It's just the hair, the mane.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get
It's
that.
like flaunt.
Yeah.
There's no shampoo necessary. It's just
Exactly.
already
El
there.
natural.
Yeah,
L'Oreal.
Exactly.
you are worth it.
Self-worth.
I want to be a
No.
horse.
Horse.
A horse,
That's cool.
as one does.
On
You
a
know
run
with
fast.
the horses, right? You know with them, right? What do
You can ride them.
What?
She likes to be
You
ridden.
can ride.
Yeah.
For those of you who didn't get it, the joke, it's the horses have big dicks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So if
And
you're
useful
furry,
food.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're also used, yeah.
Then it just
story.
People who read Animal Farm in year 8 just having flashbacks to
Sorry, let me
Boxer.
just be a super fast hedgehog.
Oh no. Personally, I'd be a bear because like I'm expected to be fat. That's considered attractive to other bears, and I get to sleep for half a year
That is extremely
during
cool.
winter.
Nice.
I'm an apex predator. Nothing can kill me. It's illegal for humans to hunt me, and I don't even taste that good. It's
Hey, you already look
perfect.
like one.
Exactly.
That facial hair is really like
Wow.
I know. I can't tell if you're trying to insult me or like not.
kind of both.
A
You
bit
do
of
give
both,
bear
that's
bear
cool.
vibes.
Yeah.
It's not even like a It's not even like
I think
a
it's just your
spirit
height
animal.
though. Just like
Yeah.
looks up like, okay, I'm dead now.
I mean, I
if
would
anyone
be as
has to
tall
fight
as a
with
sun
you.
bear, probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Those are
definitely a
cool.
sun bear. Nothing bigger than a sun bear, but a sun bear, yeah, or a panda.
Oh,
Red
pandas
panda.
are cool.
Or a panda.
Yeah, being a panda would be like the worst kind of bear. Because like
There
they're
it is.
so
intentionally
dumb.
trying to kill themselves off.
I saw those videos on YouTube where like there's like the baby panda bears and they have like little nannies, and I saw one where one falls over and needs to be comforted by like the nanny. It
Yeah.
was so sad, but like I could understand so well even at this age. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's depressing though.
Yeah.
Why don't they care about their own existences? But like we care more about pandas than pandas do.
I don't think there's enough
Exactly.
pandas to care about themselves. They're kind of
Yeah.
endangered.
Oh, I saw something that said they're not endangered anymore.
Really?
I don't know. I read
I've-
off the internet, so I don't know if it's true or not.
I imagine that
It's off the internet, of course.
That'd probably
Everything is
be,
true.
like, removed from critically endangered to just regular endangered.
Yeah, I think that was
Because
it.
let's be honest, like pandas, they're not making babies very often, and they kill themselves quite often with their own inability to be a half decent bear.
Oops.
It's sad. I mean, they eat bamboo, which is highly inefficient. They've got the digestive tract of a carnivore, but they eat bamboo, which is one of the most inefficient means of, receiving energy from Mother Nature invented.
I recently started playing Minecraft again, and I
As one
noticed
does.
like in the bears in the game, if you feed them like bamboo, it's so cute. I didn't
I've
realize you
seen
could do
that.
that
Yeah.
before.
It is really cute.
Yeah.
But if you actually whack one with it, you're dead. Like that's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they just like they become the apex predator. They're not
really
in real
do.
life,
Oh no.
That's terrifying.
but they're so cute.
Rachel, what would you be?
Yeah, we skipped you. Oops.
I don't know, an animal that sleeps a lot. So maybe
Not a koala.
A
Not a
cat.
sloth either. A cat would work.
A cat does sleep a lot.
Yeah.
okay, a cat that.
I like how we just decided you were I'm so
Alright,
sorry.
yeah, I'll be
It's okay. I was thinking cat, but I was thinking sloth, and you were like not sloth, and I was like,
You
oh.
don't want to be a sloth.
Cat's
Trust me.
I don't know. I don't. Wait, what's so bad about a sloth?
No, sometimes I read that like sometimes sloth they would grab their own hand, their arm, thinking
Rip it off.
no they think it's a tree branch, so like they just like grab their own arm and just fall.
I remember you telling me about
Yeah.
I
this.
feel like that would
So
be Rachel.
funny.
Yeah. But sloth
neither.
metabolisms are so slow that they only defecate once a week. Which means that throughout the entire week, they're constantly just building up shit inside of their own bodies, and they don't shit from the tree. They climb down to the ground, which takes like an hour.
Oh my god.
And then they have to sit there and expulsiate a mound of shit so large it constitutes a third of their entire body weight. The experience is so traumatic that sloths have been known to die just from taking a shit. And they're down there for so long, taking that dump, that more often than not, they're eaten by predators who are just taking advantage of this free sloth who's sitting on the ground for like 3 hours.
My
No,
being a
lactose
sloth
tolerance really
sucks.
said that.
I don't know why, but I feel like animal would be me because I shit like after like a week. And then
That's not healthy.
I don't think that's good, actually.
Oh, no.
I have a really bad metabolism.
Oh.
and I
Yeah.
just shit like pebbles and rocks, and then
You should probably get that checked out.
I have.
That-
ALW
okay.
podcast, all the information that you need to know.
Oh, yeah.
I know with Flopsy, his shit, like, have you seen those Cocoa Pops? Cocoa
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have
Oh,
you ever
no.
realized that, like, rabbit poop actually looks like that?
It's so
It does.
unsettling.
It does.
It's so... Okay, what? Like, I had to clip his nails recently, and he got so scared, and when he gets, scared,
He
he
shits
poops.
himself.
He poops, he does!
Yeah.
So, like, I'm just holding him, and I look down, and I just, like, a little ball just comes out into my hand, and it's so cute.
It's not like no. It's like
Because he's ruined my poop!
Defecated.
Aw.
It is cute because it's so tiny. like a marble.
My cat shot in my bed.
Yeah, cats do that.
Dexter, there you go.
He doesn't usually though. Like he it's either my brother's clothes or the bathtub or just on the bathroom floor.
I mean, he probably
different.
felt like
Or
he
he goes
hasn't
outside.
asserted dominance enough lately and decided to take a shit on your bed just to remind you who's really the owner of the household, you know?
Honestly, I feel like my cat does own my bed.
Uh,
He really likes to claim that shit.
That's the difference between cats and dogs, you know? Like, when you let a dog onto the bed, like, oh my god, I can come on the bed? Really? Oh my god, wow, I love you so fucking much. Oh my god, bed. You won't even know I'm here. I'm gonna sit at the bottom of the bed. You won't even know I exist. Cat, oh, I'll let you sleep on my bed. I suppose so.
My cat's like in the middle of my bed, like next to my pillow. And I'm just like, Dexter, move over so I can sleep. And he just doesn't move. And so like, I have to like force him. Like I like push him a bit to the side.
Is he
So that I
big?
can sleep.
Was it like, is he heavy to push off?
That's what she said.
No, he's not. He's not heavy. He's like a decent weight. I have to push him over a bit, and then I sleep, and then he'll like push his body against me, try to push me over, and I'm just like.
Oh no.
This.
I mean, hey, cats can manipulate gravity.
I don't want to say it.
Oh no.
Oh no, is it male dog or female dog?
We're talking about a cat.
He was talking about dogs, so I was like, oh yeah.
If you heard a slapping sound, that was Charlotte slapping her hand over her mouth, not her head.
For you.
Talks about cats for like 5 minutes, and you're like, dog.
No, because
Dog.
Talon was saying how like good dogs are, and I was like, oh yeah, we're talking about dogs now for
They've
the
got
rest
pros
of
and cons.
it.
They all do. I mean, my dog, I don't know any one of my friends who can walk said dog. There was a point in time in my life where I figured I could like start paying people I know to walk Flickr. I don't know anyone who can walk Flickr. So
Flickr
I've got that
walks
conundrum. Like, I don't feel like walking her sometimes because I'm a lazy piece of shit. But like, if I could just pay someone $10 to like walk her twice a week or something, you know. But I don't know anyone who can walk her.
Wait, what's wrong with her?
Because
Nothing's
she
wrong
walks
with her.
people. She's a big dog. She's not something you fit in your handbag, which is actually a cat. All dogs under 30 pounds or 23 kilos are actually cats.
This is true.
It is indeed true. A dog is big. It goes bark. It kills other things. That's a dog. Anything smaller than that, a chihuahua, that's not a dog. That's a cat.
Oh my god, I've got 2 cats then.
I know.
I've got like one cat. That's
Yeah.
grey. It's grey and white.
That's lovely.
And then another cat with black and white.
I've got a dog.
Cat's bigger than
Yeah.
my
I have a
said
cat.
dog.
Oh.
This is riveting
Chunker.
content here, everybody.
Yeah.
We really are just aiming for the sky.
Like, you walk in, and Flicker just jumps on you, and
Yeah.
then she's just like, her head is right below your head. She's really big.
I think it's because you're small, Rachel.
Shut up. Who said I was? I'm average height. You're just unaveragely tall.
For me, Flicker's
I'm never
perfectly
really-
fine.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I'd probably suffocate.
If Flicker was allowed to sleep on your bed, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as I said, she's a dog. She wouldn't sleep on top of you like a cat. She'd sleep at the foot of the bed. Just be like, I'm not even here. I love you so much. It's
This one
okay.
time I was sleeping and I feel something heavy on my legs and I'm just like,
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
you know, it's like it's just a ghost or something. Like, am I gonna get killed? I kicked my leg up.
I like how that's your
just, like-
first assumption. Oh no!
He didn't
Dexter
go like
goes
fly or
flying.
anything.
Oh.
He just wakes up. It's just like meow. And I'm like,
I give you bed privileges for one goddamn day, and this is what you do to me.
I was in the middle of the night and I was scared and I was just like, what
Oh,
the fuck is
no.
on my leg?
You just broke the cardinal sin of all cat owner rules. You do not move the cat when it rests upon oneself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he just stayed there anyway.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
He owns you.
exactly.
Yeah.
You was quantum locked in that position. You're not able to move.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Reminds me of like the possessed ghost that like come in the middle of the night and just like hold you down on the bed.
Is that the sleep paralysis demon?
Something like that.
I've
And
heard.
then you can't get back up because they're holding you down.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I've experienced it.
Yeah.
That was personal.
It's I mean, I have seen, like, you know those cams that people put up in their bedrooms, like, see what goes on while they're asleep, because they've got, like, kids or pets and all that
I've
shit.
always wanted to try that.
I've seen videos of, like, cat owners with those, and it literally looks like a scene out of, like, Paranormal Activity. You just see this fucking blur just zapping across the room and shit, knocking shit over, or, like, scraping their balls across the owner's faces while they're asleep and shit, and just jumping across. It's hilarious.
It's funny.
It really is.
You want to see some real speed? And it's like...
I saw a video of a cat on Instagram. It was just like this. Like they thought like it was supernatural, but it's just the cat climbing the door, landing on the bed, walking over their faces, and just like going nuts.
Yeah. Oh no! And you let them. That's the thing.
And then it's just
Especially
like,
as a cat owner.
yeah, it's just oh my god, I'm being exercised.
Exactly.
Exiled.
Oh no! I feel like I'm gonna be on and off as like an animal owner. Like I'm gonna have a dog stage, and I'm gonna go back to cats, and then I'll go back to dogs. I'll like fluctuate between the two because I can see the pros and cons of both. Cats, low maintenance. If the cat's fucked off, it's gone to go kill the neighbour's cat, you know? Like, big deal, who cares?
Yeah.
But if your dog's gone, then it's not coming back until, like, next week when it brings back the biggest stick it could find in, like, 3 neighbourhoods over. And you have to walk dogs, you don't have to walk a cat.
Yeah.
You need a decent fence for a dog. It doesn't matter if you have the most maximum security fence on earth for a cat, it will climb it.
Jump.
So, like, there's no fucking point.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna like teeter back and forth. You know,
I mean, I put my cat outside. He does whatever he wants. He comes back to food.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just like, meow, I want food now.
Yeah.
It's exactly what my old cat used to do.
Yeah.
Pretty much. He terrorized all the other neighbors' cats, and then he came home and got fat.
Oh, my cat's the opposite. He gets terrorized, and then he comes back all like bruises and stuff.
Oh,
It's just like Dexter, who'd fuck you up today?
Oh no.
Flopsy, he doesn't. He goes out in the mornings with my mom. He just goes downstairs and he just sits by the door so you know he wants to go out. And my mom will take him. And basically he met some stray cats.
As he does.
I think it's the ones that just roam around our house. And basically they get along very well. They'll just like nuzzle each other's faces. No, the cat, Charlotte, takes care of them. But like Elizabeth, the cat, will just like nuzzle Flopsy, and like Flopsy will just like lay down, like sit like a little ball, and they'll just like they'll chill together. But like Elizabeth has a brother named Mew.
Yeah. God of all Pokemon.
And basically, if those 2 cats are together, then Flopsy kind of gets a little bullied, but like that's cute, like a little stray.
It's
and
like
Flopsy.
playful bully.
Yeah. I find it hilarious that Flopsy's interacting better with cats than he is with other rabbits.
Exactly. He literally fought. He warred so much. He fought like he came home with like little cuts on his ears. The both sides were getting hurt, and now he's just like the animal that is literally his predator is just like his best friend outside.
It really is interesting. And I mean, the 2 rabbits in question that Flopsy was fighting with, often now that they're back home with myself and Flicker, they're doing the same thing with a fucking dog. Like, they're at the fence and they're nuzzling each other. And Flicker's gotten into their enclosure a couple of times, but she eats the fucking rabbit food. You'd think a dog of her size would eat the rabbits, but no, grains, yum. Gotta get the 5 fibers.
I don't think my cat gets along with anything. Like, with other cats, he gets beaten up.
Oh.
He gets scared of it. I remember, like, the day, like, it was, like, before I have to go to school, right? I open my door, I see a black cat just sitting in front of my door. I'm just like, what the fuck? I've never seen you before. My cat is there, like, and then the black cat's just chilling there on the mat, outside of my door. And so I was just like, I'm gonna open the door, I'm gonna get, my cat goes running out, and then he gets chased by the black cat. I was like, what'd you go out for?
Goes out to
He
get
gets chased, and then he gets like jumped on and everything. And he attacked, and I had to save him.
Yeah, that was a debt collector.
That's like hiss at the other cat. Just like, get the fuck off my head.
You were hissing.
Huh?
You were hissing.
Yeah, I was hissing at him. Like, you threatened it.
Give us your best hiss right now.
But you stare at it, and I was just like, fuck off. And then...
Fuck off in cat language.
Yeah,
That's what she said when she hissed.
No, staring at it like, literally fuck off in cat language.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then I had to grab my cat and then take it back home, and it's just like stay inside, bitch.
You had to save him.
Yeah.
I did, but I also punished him for being such pussy.
Pussy.
Yeah. Pussy.
That was literally how Flopsy and Snow's relationship was. They were separated by this fly screen, and they just Flopsy would sit on one side and Ash and Snow would sit on the other, and they just piss at each other. But if you let the door out, he would run out and he'd get beaten by both those two bunnies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why they do that. It's stupid.
Yeah.
They have to mark
Animals
their
are weird.
territory, but they have to do it by losing every time.
I'm the best at losing.
No, I am. You haven't even seen my final form at losing.
They're both play dead.
Oh no. I mean, it must be stressful. You have quite an array of animals, to say the least. I've critiqued you publicly on your fish care, of course.
There was 14 of them. There's one now.
I'm not saying that it's due to your inability to provide enough water for all of those goldfish, but it was.
Yeah.
Yes. But you've also got chickens.
We
used
have
to
one.
We used to have
One
3,
chicken.
but one of them got an infection, and we only realized until the last day when they actually passed away. And I think the second one died of old age. And we've only got one left, and I'm pretty sure that the cats that roam around our house bullied that one chicken.
Which is impressive because usually it's the other way around.
Really?
Chickens are very easily capable of, taking on a cat.
How about a rabbit? How about a rabbit?
It's a fucking rabbit. Of course a chicken can take a rabbit.
No, I've got a video of Flopsy on my phone chasing all 3 of them at the same time.
Chickens also have very small brains. If they just go to fight or flight, they're going to stick with it.
Is this our version of a guard dog? Or a guard chicken?
I mean, we used to have an assortment of chickens, and we put them in the same enclosure as the rabbits for a little while. And it was a bit Mad Max Fury Road once the chickens got a bit bigger. Because, chickens are essentially baby dinosaurs. Yeah, exactly. Have you ever seen a chicken's foot? It is actually menacing. You have a chicken. Obviously,
Yes.
you've had chickens. You know what their feet look like. They look like chicken feet.
They have a little talon at the back of it. I heard it was
Yeah.
poisonous though, from back in your kindergarten.
That's wild.
At most you get an infection because, it's a chicken foot. It's been on the ground and they shit on it, because they're chickens.
Yeah.
And they walk all over it.
Yeah, exactly. So, I guess... But yeah, chickens, they can get fairly big. Although I think we had a couple roosters because we got the chickens when they were chicks, and you can't identify their gender. So half of them ended up being roosters, and they were just noise complaints. So they're in a freezer now.
Oh that got dark so quickly.
No,
One rooster, and every time he just go hop onto the fence, and he'd face the rest of the suburb at 4 a.m. and my mum would be telling him to she'd at least be he was croning in the morning, but she'd be at least face our way so you're not disturbing anyone. And he'd face the neighbour's yard, the whole a suburb, and just go all the way down.
Yeah. It's what they do.
Our neighbours were cool though. They didn't make any. They
that's
had
nice.
They used to have chickens, so they understood.
Yeah.
They
The
understood.
struggle.
Ours not so much. We've got an interesting neighbourhood around here.
Yes.
Yes. Police only come here about 5 times a year to this specific group of people, these 5 houses or so. It's great.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say the suburb, and I was
Not the suburb, no.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know how many times we get the police down in this suburb. We had 5 car crashes in the past 6 days.
holy crap!
Whoa.
What are they
In location and location. Yes.
Yes.
What timestamp was that at? So I can blur it later. About 24 minutes. Thank you, Pascalin. You're welcome, Future Calvin. Anyways.
Accidentally really reveals everything.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
My credit card number is
0425.
721 and my
666.
exactly
Yes.
42069.
Yeah.
My what's
Security
another
code?
number? Security code. Yes, is
2020?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I'm going to be broke after this episode. So
You won't even be anyone on the other episode. It's just right here where I'm keeping notes.
Oh god, I'm going to be broke in the next 5 minutes. Well,
Yeah.
since I'm going broke, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to click the fucking like button, subscribe while you're at it. Share this with 2 other friends, exponential growth. That's how that works, right?
Yes.
Almost no one is sharing it with their friends. How dare?
Oh,
I
You
feel like
assume we have friends.
it's like shove it in their face, like, hey,
Yeah.
Watch this.
yeah,
Do
no,
it,
listen
please.
to it.
Exactly. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Yes. Why do we bless people when they sneeze? I know the answer, but I'm curious if you know. the
That's what
answer.
we were talking
I-
about the other day.
I
We were.
I remember in 5th grade, a kid called out because isn't it that your heart stops beating for like a second or something,
Yeah,
and then
something
like
like
they
that.
just say bless you,
Bless you.
and then I proceeded to sneeze for 28 times in a row. My allergies were bad back then. I didn't know why though.
I don't think that's the answer, but I'm going to Google it anyways in case it is, and that'd be awkward.
Yeah.
If it isn't, then I swear to God, I
But
know where
I'm
that
pretty
kid lives.
sure before I type this in that it has to do with the plague. I'm assuming the Black Plague and back then and whatnot. But it was just something along the lines of medieval era where the church was in power and whatnot. And if you bless someone, it was like, oh my God, you're going to fucking die because you sneezed and we don't have healthcare. God bless you. Oh, by the way, I'm going to stay away from you for the next 6 months.
I see. So it's a short like bless you and
Yeah, it
goodbye,
was the
friend.
plague. Gregory the Great, or Pope Gregory the First, suggested saying God bless you after a person sneezes in hope that the prayer would protect them from otherwise pretty much certain death.
So should we just say that when they cough now, since it's 2021?
Yeah,
yeah.
And the times have changed. Keep up.
they
It's
really
2020, guys. 2021.
Exactly. We're not here about the Black Plague. We cured that shit. But
Isn't it like still around though?
I mean, it is very
Yeah,
rare
it's
cases,
still
but it's
around.
treatable now because it's
Yeah.
essentially we can essentially treat it with antibiotics.
Yeah.
I saw like an episode of House, and they said the Black Plague, and to me that's just like something from like a century ago. It's like, they're kidding. This drama is kidding. How can like something from like an era,
Still exists.
and then you just said that now, and I was like,
And it
oh
does
damn.
still exist, yeah. It's just not as like
Aggressive.
not as a threat.
Yeah.
Not as
Like
aggressive,
the
not
amount
as
of
a
cases in the past couple of 10 years or so would be in the single digits, and they'd be curable, and they'd be from people who've wandered out into the wilderness and caught it from a random rat.
threat. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not very often. And I mean, we should all transition to Gesundheit, I feel, because that just means health. You know, that's a much more reasonable thing. Like, oh, good health. I don't want you to be sick because then I'll get sick and then my boss will fire me because I asked for a day off.
I used to think Gesundheit was just a German version of bless you.
No, this is good health because the Germans, they're very literal and very functional people, except when it comes to cars, and then they overcomplicate it. But, you know, I mean, they do. Like, the whole thing is, our technology is so fucking cool, let's overcomplicate it so no one else can replicate it. Like, if you see the comparison of, like, the suspension rig on a German vehicle, which is just, you know, the suspension for the car, the wheels and whatnot, compared to any other make, everyone else is like a couple fucking springs, that'll do it. The Germans, it's a fucking mess. It is all over the place. There's so much mechanically happening,
They
and
have
it
to
just
be
achieves the
special.
same result. Exactly.
Like, I'm quirky.
Yeah.
I'm not like other countries.
Special.
I have more than springs.
Exactly.
It's like German cars, right? Then they're like good.
German engineering is the greatest.
Hell yeah.
Yes. I mean, German cars and just in general German manufacturing is very good. Thanks, Adolf. I mean, he started that. I mean, this is being very blunt about it, but like World War II did cause everyone to start saying, we need better tech than them, otherwise they're going to blow us up harder.
Whoa.
I love that, like,
I
little...
mean, back then it kind of was true.
Exactly. So, like, world wars were pretty much the main instigator of many technological advances. Like, we have World War II to thank for modern computers and whatnot. And also a lot of engineering advances. Like, we only just got decent planes because of World War II and won. Before that, no one gave a flying fuck. And half the flying shit that was invented before the the advent of the 19th century exploded and died after about 15 minutes. But then everyone realized, hey, if I shoot them from the sky, they can't shoot me back. Let's put money into this shit. And then we have Hiroshima.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was nice.
It is. It's brilliant.
Brilliant.
Yes. Thank you, the Germans, for your contribution to technology.
Come
Fuck
back
you,
next
America.
time for fun facts.
Oh, no. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Yeah.
no. We're just absolutely on point today. We really are.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what, though? I mean,
What?
advances in culinary we can attribute to the French, but not just the French, because actually no. We should blame the French.
Yeah, fuck
because
you, the French.
There was one
French?
individual French nobleman who decided that we should only ever use salt and pepper when we're seasoning things, because anything else from the East, any of the exciting things, was too much for him.
Couldn't handle it.
He literally regulated French cuisine to exclude anything more intense than salt and pepper.
Who is
because
this man?
I've already forgotten his name. He's just that inconsequential.
Irrelevant.
Exactly. French twat.
Fuck you French
Lord
twat.
French Twattington V.
Fuck you Lord
Exactly.
French Twattington the Fifth.
Yeah,
I feel
fuck
like-
you.
I bet he's on Twitter.
Yeah.
You're the
Twitter's
reason
like
why
twats.
kind of, I mean, we do now because we're normal people and we got over the French a long while ago. I'm with the British on this. The
We
French
got
suck.
over the French. That's what she
Yeah.
said.
Hey.
Whoa.
Ew.
Hey, France is dirty. Have you seen like the videos of their rat
Have you seen
infestation?
their
I've
baguettes?
been there.
How long they are?
I feel like you're looking somewhere else. Not in a bakery.
I've been to France. It's dirty as hell.
It really
It's
is.
so bad.
Like,
I went to like.
Got the French kissing going on.
I went to
That's
Paris.
dirty.
I went
That's
to Paris.
dirty.
That's dirty.
I went to Paris.
Muscle.
Every street you see in Paris is filled with garbage.
it really
Yeah,
is.
it's like you know, like the ocean, like, you know, like what's it called?
It's like when the ocean washed
The
away.
the channel,
garbage
I
patch.
Huh?
The garbage patch?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like-
they're
like
just the
like
garbage
gar-
patch in the
yeah.
Pacific.
It's the
Yeah.
garbage patch,
Oh my.
but on the street. It's so
Have you
bad.
seen their rat population?
I have.
Like there are videos of where people like see glimpses of the rat infestation. You just see a swarm of fucking rats cross the street in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Like
I
hundreds
watched.
of rats just crossing the road to go to the bakery and
Ratatouille
shit.
suddenly makes sense.
Yeah.
Exactly, Ratatouille is pretty goddamn accurate. They got rats out the fucking was.
I have no idea. In images and for example, Miraculous Ladybug, you don't
Yes.
see that. You just assume that's
You don't.
clean.
Yeah.
At most they just show you pigeons, but those are just sky rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, we've got pigeons. Pigeons are romantic in France.
Really?
Look
at their beady eyes looking at you.
Hey, look, pigeons are more romantic when they're in France because you're in France.
Yeah.
When you're in
everything's
Paris
more
and see a pigeon, it's like, oh, it's a pigeon just like at home, but it's in France, so it's cute.
Yeah. This
Oh
is a
my
representation
God.
of our love because pigeons, they fly.
Just like I love.
Oh, no.
Your heart soared.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, in Overwatch, there was a Paris map. It's out the like the map rotation now.
Yes.
It's competitive because of how shit it is. But you can see like pigeons like in the game, and it's just like, oh, you can't shoot it. If you shoot it, it doesn't do anything.
Oh.
Well, you should just shoot it anyways because they're
I know.
pissed.
You
Yeah.
should be able to shoot it.
Yeah.
That sounds
It's not bad, they're fucking pigeons. Oh, no.
Teenagers are right.
We're starting to see more of that Callan who doesn't understand why we don't eat horse. Just shoot the fucking bird. It's
Stop
a bird.
with that! We play Genshin. We kill pigeons all the time.
Exactly. Genshin's desensitizing me to animal death.
Yes, especially
As long as
kids
it's not
with no
cats and
fathers.
dogs. Yeah, exactly.
I started playing Genshin and I was like, oh my god, Rachel, there's a fox. And she was like, kill it.
I mean, that's what you do in this kind of games.
Yeah.
Like, even in Breath of the Wild, like I see pigeons. Well, not. I don't think they're in wild. There are some.
For a game made by Chinese devs, they do get it. They're very progressive. You can't kill dogs or cats.
Yeah.
I know.
You can't
I
even
made
pet
that
them
joke.
though.
I don't think there are any cats in Breath of the Wild. I think it's only dogs. But if you feed it,
I mean, hers is
I'm
good
pretty
taste.
sure like if you
They're
pet,
catsist.
Oh my god.
if you like pet or like feed or something, I can't remember, but it leads you to treasure. And it's just like, oh yeah, he's a
Yeah.
treasure.
So there's a
Aw.
reward at the end.
Yeah.
They reward you for your...
For not
As
killing
they
them.
should.
They do reward
Only for
you.
cats and dogs. Any other animal, we don't
Fuck
care
them.
about them.
Yeah.
You can kill the horses though.
What? You can
What?
kill the horses.
No, you say it
kill the
isn't
horses.
so.
I need to take a double take and look back at you. Like, did I hear you right?
Yeah. Because you can tame a horse, but you can also kill it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
The duality
there's
of
like a
man.
horse god. There's a horse god. And whenever you want to revive a horse, you get
Oh,
a
that's
horse
hilarious.
god. And then it's just like,
Yeah, let's kill it.
how this horse die? You killed the horse!
Oh
Like an
my.
episode of like Dream, I don't remember which one, but like, I think it was the Manhunt. He killed the horses in Minecraft, and I don't know why, but that was like equivalent to like murder in my eyes. I don't know. It was just like
Killing horses in Minecraft or like.
To be fair,
It
no,
kind
take
of
horses. Like, it's weird. Like, you feel sad, and you
Actually,
feel
the
them
reason why
die.
it's so funny to kill a horse in Minecraft is because someone else is watching and they're having a fucking panic attack about it. Like, that elevates the whole experience. If you're just killing a horse in front of someone and they're screaming in your ear, no, don't fucking kill it! I'm gonna kill it!
The thing is,
I'm killing it right
leather.
now.
People want to get leather, and
Experience.
sometimes you kill a
That's
horse for leather, so it's kind of just like... Yeah.
Minecraft game devs, why is it easier to get iron armor than leather armor? What's the point of that?
I know, right?
It genuinely is, though. It is easier
it's
to
so
get
easy
iron
to get
armor.
iron armor, because iron is so common in caves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then,
Spend like 5 minutes, boom, full iron
leather
set.
is
Leather
like
is
weak as
Leather.
shit.
You gotta explore for like an hour just to find enough leather for a fucking chest plate.
Because they always don't, like, they sometimes don't even give the leather back.
Exactly. Sometimes they just don't give you leather. All of a sudden the skin evaporates into thin air and all you get is like 2 fucking beef cuts.
Then what was the point?
So
No, the point is, I think it's like because you can dye that stuff.
Oh, fun colours.
yeah.
Oh my god.
But it's still shit armor.
It's true.
It's
Yeah.
still shit.
I'm sure there
But you
was...
can't dye
yeah.
iron, so people like probably want it.
You know who is dying? The
Me.
horses. Oh.
Talking about dying though, and this is
I'm
looking back to
dying.
animals, but we have to say a farewell to a very patriotic animal indeed. Barack Obama's dog Bo recently passed away a couple days ago. He's the most adorable caboodle. I don't know. It's a poodle breed of something.
Caboodle.
I-
Wait,
I-
what's the K for?
I don't fucking know. Cat.
Carapoo.
Cat.
It's a cat poodle.
Oh
I
my.
know. I might actually look this up
Like
now
you
because I
said,
care about.
already on
poodles
it.
are pretty
Barack Obama
small.
dog breed.
Cancer.
It's a Portuguese water dog. I was very off target.
Images.
Whoa.
He's so
Yes.
cute. Look at his little face. Look at his paws. I know, look at him and
Yes.
remember he's dead now.
What the?
What's wrong with you?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Ah, there's an image of them playing fetch.
That's dramatic.
Yeah.
He's so puffy. And he's dead.
Who knows? Joe Biden has presidential dogs who I feel have a better impact on the political sphere in America than Joe Biden does himself.
Vladimir
Oh.
Putin has a
Yeah.
bunch of dogs.
What?
Vladimir
Putin fucking loves dogs.
Oh, I saw a video of
Oh
him
my
like,
god.
that is the best thing.
I know Vladimir Putin's a very interesting individual.
Yes, very.
But he loves dogs.
And that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Like, other emissaries from other countries gift him dogs. I remember, like, the Chinese emissaries gave him a dog, and they, like, 5 years later, they had another meeting, and he brought the fucking dog that they gave him to their meeting, and the dog's a very vocal dog. It was barking the entire time because they were indoors, so its bark was echoing. Like,
That's
it was
so
inside,
precious.
like, the Russian White House, essentially. And this dog was just enjoying the sound of its own bark echoing off the walls. So for the entire, like, hour-long discussion, you could just hear this dog barking constantly.
I think I saw one of the Turkish president also give him a dog. But he was holding
Holding him by the
scruff.
scruff of his neck.
And he felt so sad, but like when Putin just like grabbed him, he was like, oh my god, you're a
Putin.
savior. Just like,
Putin just came in, saved the day,
and
saved
then he
the
just
dog.
gave the dog a little kiss on the back of the neck, like, it's okay.
Ugh.
And he was so cute, and then just let him walk around. And he just waddled around.
Yeah. Say what you will, Putin may not be nice to people, but he's a fucking sweetheart to dogs, and he's got my vote.
Yeah.
I'm actually tearing up a little bit. Dogs. What would we
Dogs.
do without them? Not much.
Not much.
Probably
Yeah.
die.
Probably just feel sad because we don't really have cats around.
Hey,
Cats and dogs balance each other out.
they kind of do.
Yeah.
They do a little bit. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm always like teetering back and forth. Do I
Yes.
like cats more? Do I like dogs
I
more?
used to be in that phase, but like I've
Yeah.
decided now.
The thing
You
is,
make
I'm
a
better off
choice.
with a
Yeah.
cat because I'm lazy.
I'm a cat
Yeah.
person.
Like,
And
I-
cats are
yeah.
lazy too, so it's just like, let's do lazy.
Exactly. Cats like me.
Yeah.
But have you ever
Exactly.
wondered, like, why is it always cats and dogs and never, like, cats and, I don't know, what's another?
Bunnies.
Exactly, bunnies. Because they balance each other out.
But bunnies don't balance out.
They don't.
cats.
They're like they have the no. They're kind of like no. They're cats.
They're just
They
there.
fit into the cat
Pretty much the
category.
same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like cats are like the top at the
If
level.
anything, I think there's different levels of the cat versus dog argument. Like, you could have rabbits and ferrets, maybe?
Oh, it's like a ferret, like
A ferret's like a lot more active. I mean, they're both rodents, essentially.
Yeah.
Is what I'm getting at.
Ferrets are really
And
cool.
rabbits, you're meant to keep in an enclosure. But if you keep a ferret in an enclosure, it's going to go fucking insane.
They're
Flopsy.
so crazy. Have you seen
Ferrets
them,
are insane.
like,
Very
eat-
high maintenance.
Have you seen them eat? They go like nuts. They just
Yeah.
bite your finger off.
Like when
It's
I think
scary.
birds, I only think of that video of the dun 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 dun. You just the birds just
Oh.
like do like they're just shaking their bum and they're just like a little
A
chef's
shape.
hat.
Oh, I think you sent me that video.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's nice.
You send me
It is
weird
what it
videos.
is.
I don't send you weird video. Do you watch them?
I do watch them. And I'm just like, why'd you send me
The
this?
insecurity it just popped out.
Oh,
Do you
no.
watch them? Do you like them?
What do you mean weird videos? I send you like heartfelt ones.
Nice videos.
Just pulls up.
I mean, the
something.
last one he sent me was just like, person who sent you this for no reason. And I was like, thanks.
Yeah, but it was
This
a
one
picture of
does.
like a dog.
Rachel's
You
one
know,
of those who
cat in
sends
a
videos
frog
that waste your
costume.
I
time.
know.
Yeah.
But I was just like, what's the point of this?
Exactly. There is no point.
Oh my god.
That we outlined that in the video. This person sent you this for no reason.
We're just out here being like, I want to show I love you through through giving you stuff, like through sending you videos, and everyone's like, no, fuck that, you're wasting my time.
I mean, I don't do anything with my time, so I appreciate anything I get because it reminds me that I exist.
Oh yeah,
Exactly. I think therefore I am. That's bullshit.
yeah.
Therefore, you appreciate my bunny videos.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I love bunny videos
Hmm.
because it reminds me that I have bunnies.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have to water them, not water them.
I just like water the bunnies. Like, they're gonna go. It's so big and strong. Well,
Like
no.
plants.
Exactly. I mean, it's kind of working. You notice that one of them's gotten bigger, and I haven't noticed.
I quote unquote
Allegedly.
when they were boring like Ash and Snow, Dad would be inside coaching him, being like just giving him oats. Like oats, like bunnies only get like 2 pieces of oats. He's out there with a handful. Eat and then he's like, make sure you eat and kick him.
Favoritism.
Exactly.
Yes.
He's just like biggest. He's like coaching him like get him, get him, get him. He had so much fun when they were
It's
fighting.
like modern day gladiator battles, but like inside of your home. Like your dad is just betting on Flopsy.
He's not betting. He's like training him. Like, okay, you got beaten up this time. Make sure next time when you go out, you at least win.
Yeah.
He literally said, you know how you save Dexter? Dad's the one to like. My dad's the one to like put him out. Like, go in the real world and come in when you're a man. To be fair though, he did get better at fighting it. By the end of it, they were like on pair. But still, he's only a bunny.
I
The
don't
only way
really.
to get over your fear is to go through it.
Yeah, this is true.
I don't really control Dexter. Like I don't like stop him from going out. I
Yeah.
let him go out. He
You
comes
can't
back.
control the cat.
I mean, sometimes he comes out without bruising, so I guess it's
Yeah.
improving.
Sometimes.
Good job, little buddy. No bruises.
Oh, heck,
Enough
this
bleeding
little
this
bastard.
time. Oh.
Good. That means the other guy's bleeding just as bad.
Sometimes I see him like out with the gang, just like, yo, the boys.
Me and my cat homies on the street.
They're like, she.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, my cheeks hurt now.
Oh my god, did we really just do that? If you like this level of quality entertainment on the ALW podcast, don't forget to fucking like that button, hit the like button, smash the like button,
The thumbnail.
fuck the like button.
Yeah. Take the like button after dinner first, alright?
Yeah, Jesus
Ask
Christ.
for consent.
Yes.
Yes.
The thumbnail
Tea.
better have like a picture of a cat just going like that.
Maybe like
I'll,
she.
I'll try my hardest.
Just
Oh,
pops
no.
out Jay like, can you do this?
For you.
Ice on my wrist.
Yes.
And then it's like biting its lip.
Speaking of Jay,
Whoa!
So
speaking,
that was a violation.
yeah.
Jay showed me how to do this. I went to her place and she just showed me how to do it. Like we were in the middle. She was on break and in the middle of her workplace, we were just both there like saying she, and she's like, no, she, and it's like she. I still can't say it, but like we were like we were practicing in the middle. Like there's people around us ordering coffee and whatnot.
Old man, like 77, coming here like this.
It's just she.
We're sitting by the entrance. Anyone that goes by just sees us. How do you do
You get
it?
a 10% discount if you say she when you're ordering.
You have to like put some like life into it, like she.
Oh, it's like a call of life. She. Did I
That
do
was
it?
kind of good.
That
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Should we be
Indeed.
condoning this behavior?
Enough. Never again.
It's start off
Oh,
as a
yeah.
joke, but it's
Yes.
It became
happening.
a learning moment.
Yeah.
Started teaching her.
Some people I know do that unironically.
Which hurts the brain.
Yeah.
And many other things. Mostly the brain. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, why?
Why?
Why do people do things unironically?
Yeah.
Why do my farts smell? I know the answer to that one, but I'm not saying.
But I don't want to talk about it.
Ooh.
Exactly.
The way Charlotte back down and looked at you, the light in her eyes,
It's
like, very
I need to know this
Like this.
information.
Tell me.
You had such an earnest look in your face, in your eyes. It was just like puppy.
Like, does he know everything?
I mean,
Are you
quick fire.
God?
Do
Okay.
all farts really smell? Why?
Why too smart?
Quick fire. Okay. Artemis birds.
Yes.
Why don't spiders live in Antarctica?
Because it's too fucking cold.
Oh shit! Oh my god, he knows everything.
You heard it here first. Oh no. Yes,
That is the level.
indeed. More often not, however, the potency of one's farts has to do with the accumulated microgut biome. I just did a spoonerism. The microgut biome, which one has harvested through their eating habits over several years. If one has a microgut biome which would facilitate methane gas production above abnormal rates, then your farts are gonna smell real fucking nasty. But if you eat a relatively healthy diet, I mean, usually you get more stanky farts if you eat a lot of red meats and other whatnot.
Oh, I see.
Exactly, because it's protein being built down, and that has a lot more of the carcinogenic yada yada yada, which makes your farts go a bit cheesy, if you will.
So the healthier you eat, the prettier your smart farts
That's
smell.
true.
Yeah.
I mean, objectively, that's not true with all healthy eating styles, but for the most part, as long as you have a relatively balanced diet of carbs and vegetables and other whatnot, you're allowed to eat red meats, but like if you're eating like a shit ton of red meat, like you're a carnivore like myself, then, well, I mean, I'm not always a carnivore because I'm too poor for that lifestyle. But like if you're eating a lot of red meats, then yes, you're going to have some stanky porridge. It's not always about the food that you eat.
I fought a lot
gassy.
on my period. It's
I'm
just
just
like
pretty gassy.
and then like every few seconds.
I can't do that. Mine's diarrhea. If I fart, it's just gonna.
I was just saying, you know, I remember like one time, like I came out of the shower and then I sneezed and then more blood came out and I just cleaned myself.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn it, I just got out!
waterfall just comes through
Yeah,
your
I'm
body.
so,
I hate
God
that.
damn it.
Nature.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure humans are one of the few species that still have periods in the first place, and most other animals, like a lot of other animals, especially other primates, they've evolved past periods.
So, like,
We just drew the short straw.
Humans suck.
We
Ah.
really do, huh?
We really do. Our babies
Just
fucking
because we
suck.
have opposable thumbs.
Like, baby giraffes are born walking. It takes like fucking months for our babies to learn how to crawl.
True.
Like, our offspring.
Dumbasses.
Exactly. Our offspring are fucking pathetic. And they're born premature as well because their heads are so fucking large to accommodate that big brain. That the brains are bigger than the human female pelvis more often than not, once it's fully developed. So we shit out preformed babies instead of just, forming them properly like everyone else does.
Yeah.
Elephants fucking incubate baby elephants until they're ready to go. And their babies are like the size of a small car. So we're just slacking, honestly.
Yeah, why can't we just lay eggs?
Exactly, just go like chicken style.
Exactly.
Is leave them
They
in
know
the
better than
jungle.
us.
The thing you sent me.
Yes, exactly.
He sent me this. It's just like a picture of that one meme where it's just the guy sitting on a talk show host.
You're welcome to read out the context.
Homo sapiens, all other human species, and this guy's holding a gun to all other human species. Then he shoots them and he says, "Are we alone in the universe?"
But I imagine that we really are not. Okay, this is getting interesting. It's not really getting that interesting. But genuinely, I feel like the scope of the universe as it is, how do I put it? So the observable universe is hundreds of thousands of light years across in diameter. It is exponentially massive. It is constantly growing at a constant rate. But what we've calculated that we believe the true size of the universe to be when we take into accommodation the speed of light and the size of the universe at its conception, we believe that the true size of the universe is hundreds of trillions times larger than what we can see. For a comparison, it'd be like, I think, it'd be like if you had, say like an egg, and that was the observable universe. What we think the unobservable, the entire universe is the planet Pluto, compared to the egg. That is the comparison of what we think the true size of the universe is compared to the observable universe. And we only really know what's out there in our local galaxy, and we can barely even comprehend our local galaxy. So I think for anyone to assume that there's no such thing as aliens is the most fucking self-centered and very much geocentric, idiotic thing one could possibly say.
I remember seeing this meme of like a girl saying, "America is in the center of the universe."
Exactly, it is the most American thing. I mean, I am generalizing. We generalize a lot on the ALW podcast when it comes to Americans. Please, work with us here. You give us so much content. You guys are so stupid sometimes.
She has it out loud. You have to imply it heavily.
Sure, a quarter of our audience is American or some shit like that, and hell, we've even got a Singaporean viewer. He's cool. I like him. But like,
should we do a shout out? Like,
we should. Hello, Singaporean viewer. You know who I am, and I know your name. Well, not your real name, but you know, you're cool.
We love you.
What
We
Charlotte
appreciate
said.
you.
Hell yeah. Share this with your grandma. I'm sure she'd like it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Hello everybody, this is Future Callan, just letting you know that I made a cut here and I cut out quite a lot of other shit as well, because of how low quality it was. So, just as a play-by-play, we pulled out a cake. It was nice, because it's roughly about the time of mine own birth, and I cut it with an axe, and then, yes, Budgie proceeded to serenade us in... Serenade. Write it down in the comments, whichever one you think it is. Either way, she serenaded us with a rendition of Happy Birthday in Arabic, which was very Eatswa brah. Back to past Future Callan.
Sana helwa yagamil.
Yagamil.
Sana helwa yagamil.
Yagamil.
Sana helwa, Sana helwa, Sana helwa yagamil.
Yagamil.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Yes, it is indeed my birthday.
Should we do the English version or is it like...
Is that
We put
excessive?
the name, yeah.
I like the
I don't know. I mean, it is excessive, but what is the manager Reggie verdict? Is it excessive, but should we do it anyways?
Yes!
Cool.
Can we do like happy birthday, Sagami? Yeah. Like mix it up.
Yes!
Mash up. Alright, yeah, that works. Uno, dos, tres.
Oh my god.
Happy birthday,
Sarah.
We're planning on doing what
birthday. Sarah Bean.
Are you ready?
I'm cutting this bit out. That butchered 2 languages.
You mean 3? You said the Spanish.
Sorry, I did. Hey, I didn't butcher that.
Yeah, that was
Uno,
pretty
dos,
cool.
tres
Yeah.
is how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
And so,
It was
You
mixed
can
in with
mess
this
that
mesh.
up.
It's butchered.
oh well.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Sana helwa
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to me. Sing a hugger.
That's not right,
Okay, hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! Can you cut the cake? I want to see that in speech. Let's go in.
Speech first or cut?
Speech as you cut, so like
Okay,
you remind
then.
them of its final memories.
Thank you for my own.
I am
I
older
like
than
how
I
that-
was
sorry.
yesterday, except I'm not. But yes, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Any Last Words podcast. You have not tuned in to a completely different episode. We just made a cut.
With
Because
an axe.
Budgie stole my cake and then ran away with it. Or at least a slice of it. How dare.
How dare.
No, I can't be fussed. She sung in Arabic, which is really cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I was her backup vocalist.
indeed. It was great. It was brilliant. My ears, not my eyes. My eyes also, but my eyes and ears were serenaded by the cacophony that was Happy Birthday.
Yes.
Irregardless, this has been this episode of the ALW podcast. We didn't really finish why we think Americans are stupid, but just trust that they are.
The reasons are unlimited.
Exactly. Well, reasons will be next episode, actually. That kind of makes sense. What day is this comes out at a point? This comes out this weekend. This weekend is is the 16th in future time, which is Australia time, because we're in the future. Next week, we'll explain why Americans are stupid with a not stupid American.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Who's the not stupid American?
What to watch next week?
Yeah,
Find out.
It's a surprise.
No, either way, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in, and I shall see you all next time. Don't forget to check out Jali, ghosting_Jali, our friendly neighborhood host, who is just an amazing artist and does commissions. She's absolutely gorgeous. Love her to death. Check out all our other socials at ALW Podcasts. Twitter, sort of active, not really. I don't use it much because no one's on fucking Twitter. Tumblr hasn't been used in many months. But our Instagram, that happens like once a week. When Brandon posts.
Whoops.
Poor bastard.
Where is he?
Who knows? I killed him.
Yeah, with the
He's in the
axe.
cake.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Well, Jolly does
Destroy
the thing,
the-
not Jay. My bad.
Jali.
Oh,
I meant
it tastes
Jolly.
like lateness.
Jay's the name and Jali's the tag.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm going to lick cake off of this axe and you guys are going to fuck off and do something else instead of listen to us. Bye.
Bye.
We harmonized over there. Let's never do that again.
Okay. Someone say something controversial.
Oh my god, Britney Spears is not white. She's actually not.
I don't think any other culture would want Britney Spears
Yeah,
though.
then she is white.
What is this?
What else? What other controversial thing can I say? Toast with tomato sauce is not dinner. If you are white, please get some help and actual food. I've seen some of your lunches, some of your dinners. They look like a cry for help.
They really are.